Why is he like doing this on court now? Why do he has his own juice on him again? I don't like his own juice. You can write it as you want, but why is he pulling out this glass that is always full with a slight yellowish oranges fluid he's pulling out of his pants? Why do he have this? Why is this a thing? Everything is okay, like the facial expressions, but not the own juice. Please get this man out of here. So I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out. Thank God. What an atrocious lawyer. I have given this own client up like this. I have given his and that refreshing like a spring breeze crap. It's just an atrocious. It's just as atrocious, don't you agree? Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already, right, Mr. Lawyer? Yeah, he's evil. We know that. Should I side with justice or should I save Maya's life? Oh my God, decisions. I guess I save Maya's life now. Oh, cool. Good. You spoiled me. My girlfriend spoiled me. Bailiff, get her out of here. She spoiled me. I don't. Why? This is like the only. Okay. My girlfriend. You feeling weird and awful today? This is okay. So my girlfriend just told me there are two endings, and this is like, there was no surprise in this case whatsoever, and I hated everything, and now you ruined the freaking like split up ending for me too? This is like, why would you do this? Oh. Have a good one, Wendell. Yeah, Bailiff took care of that one. This is like not good. The only thing that can surprise me is now not a surprise anymore. Huh? Now I can calculate what I want. But I would calculate it anyway, so. You'd better get in God a guilty sentence, okay? But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged as a murderer. Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? He is freaking guilty. I mean, I can channel Maya through pearls, it's okay. Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. It all hinges on what I choose. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. If the person who tried to hire the assassin was Andrea Andrews, then your client, Mr. Mettengard, is innocent. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want, aren't you? I can't do this. But I have to decide something. Yeah, I decide what Maya said. Like, I decide for justice here. Like, I can't. That Maya is like captured is like bad, and I hate it, but in the end, like I can't like only for my own sake to blame an innocent person, like innocent in that matter or in that regard. I will not do this. Can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. My client, Mettengard, is guilty. Yeah. Like, freaking Edgeworth believed in me, so why should I, like... We're waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Mettengard, your client deserves an answer. Maya, I'm sorry. Mettengard. Franziska von Karma. I would not declare him guilty no matter what. Even if I know this information now that there are multiple endings or whatsoever. I would not choose Maya for this. Like, there is no way I would choose Maya. Not because I don't like her, it's because of the case. Like, Miss Andrews suffered so much under this case, I would not blame her. You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off that scruffy fool. Did you bring them? Final pieces, do you have them? Should known better than to ask that. Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition. Don't worry about Scruffy, he's fine, and his injuries are minor. All of the items are inside this. What a filthy old code this is. It's gumshoes. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere. I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in. I fought long and hard this whole trial. All for what is inside that raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside that coat lies the cruel piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence. Your final evidence? Let's see what it is then. This trial is already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial. What? Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence. I suppose you are right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. However, this one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Miss Von Karma, if you please. These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police. He must have been in quite a rush. Yes, Your Honor, the killer left 3 pieces of evidence, or I should maybe say 3 pieces of evidence. Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see. There will be something that will turn this whole situation around like a miracle. I'm sure of it. That is all we can hope for. Yeah, I guess. The first item is a pistol. Not interesting. There was not one shot fired whatsoever. Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? More details are not needed. I'm pretty sure there was no gun involved in this case. There is no real benefit to hearing about this. Please present the next piece of evidence. This letter to the court record. Nothing else is known. The second piece of evidence is this videotape. I bet the killer took that from Engard's mansion. Question for more details. Have you checked the contents of that tape? Unfortunately, there was no time to. Oh yeah. But I would speculate that this tape is very important. Why would you say that? Because he came back to this hideout. Because he came back to his hideout for it. The killer went back for it? That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. But somehow, it looks like they managed to protect it from the killer. Clearly the killer is no ordinary man. Videotape. Contents unknown. The last piece of evidence is this bellboy uniform. Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel? Question for more details. Was that used during the crime? I am most certain it was. There is even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets. There's no doubt about it, the killer was wearing this on the night of the murder. There is one thing I found interesting about this uniform. What is that? There was a button missing on the uniform. A button. It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. Bellboy's uniform added to the core record. That is all I have to present, Your Honor. It's just as I thought. And what is that, Your Honor? I'm sure were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelly the Killer's hideout would be very important clues. However, our question is not who did the killing. It is who is the client. Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that. This is not true. Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now. Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence. Overruled. This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. Wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he? Is this the end? Phoenix, I knew it. There is no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? I think you're wrong. I think they do exist. But you have to make that miracle happen. Yeah, Gumshoe was the real hero here. You've come this far, you can't give up now, but no matter how you think about it, try for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are 2 ways out of this situation for us. The first, make Engard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict. Make him wish for a guilty verdict, okay? The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Engard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go. It may be true, but it's asking me to do the impossible. The second way, force the killer to end his contract with Engard. If the killer were no longer think of his Engard as his client, then he would let Maya go. Good evening, Draco. Merry Christmas to you too. Mia, it's even more impossible. He's a man who values his duty towards his clients above all else. But I know what I can do. I know both of these seem like impossible feasts at first, but if he could make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle. Okay, I know what I want to do then. If I present the videotape, this is my guess, by the way. If I present the videotape and talk about that he wants to blackmail Shelly the Killer, you know, because he knows his face, then the client, then Shelly the Killer, his trust towards his client is completely gone, right? So, oh, sorry. This would be cool. The bigger problem is the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them. Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us? The other side. Wait, does she mean? You mean to turn things around? Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence. The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence. And that is how we have come to know the truth. But there is one person who has yet to see them all. And that person does not know the truth. That's truth. It may be what will bring about the miracle in the end. That person? Shelly? Shelly has not seen it? What? The dark side of the cookies? I want cookies now. Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? We shush now. You all shush now. I have already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence. I am not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor. Then you want to show the evidence to that person? Yeah, I guess we're talking about the killer now, huh? Now this is the story all about how this case got turned upside down. Yeah. Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor, Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one chance. You know, he granted me like one chance 1,000,000 times, so I guess he can't count that well. Huh? One chance. Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person. What? It's impossible to turn the situation around in one try. Yeah, I guess this is impossible. I guess I saved now. What happened to Engard? Yeah, he showed his true face, I guess. He has no... Oh yeah, he has no, like, disorder or something like this. This is his true self. His true self is he's an asshole. One try. That is all I will permit. I have to try to remember everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix. There must be a way to save Maya while taking Engard down at the same time. I guess it's the videotape, right? And that you want to frame him? Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show evidence to? To Shelly the killer, I guess. I mean, I just saved. Mia! I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person. The videotape. No, we are not making him the real killer. No, he is not the real killer. He's not even the suspect. He has he is the client of the assassin. So he got the, I don't know, he made the freaking deal with the assassin to kill. So yeah, I guess I'd go with the video cape. Let's see what this is about. I just saved, so. Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness. Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier. Okay. Alright, it looks like I managed to convince him. But again, this is like... the telling in this is like not the... This part is better, because this part is more like... I wish this part would come like earlier, I guess. Because this is the interesting part, because now I can like do stuff again. This wasting time on court thing, this was like the weakest decision in this so far. Besides the sloppy like storytelling. Maya, she's okay, right? Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence. Yes. One is all I need. I have here a videotape. It was found in your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape. I thought so. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard. Do you know the contents of this videotape? I was sternly told by my client not to watch it. I have absolutely no idea. Actually, you are on this tape. Me? Yeah. There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded. What? Is that true, Mr. Wright? Who is it that planted a camera? Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally. That was Adriana Andrews? Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Now the humor is back? Okay, good. Your client specified a place and time for you, isn't that right? Yes. That was so they could film you. I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why. Blackmailing. Why did Metangard film the crime scene? The reason why he did this is my ticket out of this whole mess. There is only one reason. He wanted to blackmail you. Yeah, he told me about this. Got the knife. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said. But I am no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all assassins. Oh, come on, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. Yeah, the music is good. The music is good, yeah. I mean, the music in the first game was better than this one because it has more like this real threat to it. This track though is good. Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelly the Killer? He's like pissed now. Oh! Oh! He's turning French all of a sudden. Oh, oui, oui! I see, I understand. Oui, oui, oh! Oh! It looks like it was being deceived from the very beginning. Yes. By a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. Oh, that is the true nature of your client. Oh, me. I have one question for the witness. Yes? You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I have the same feeling. But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then, that client would become my next target. You know, Met and Guard? You're free to go. Please leave this courtroom. Goodbye. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the end of the earth and exact my punishment. I see. That's all I wanted to know. So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around, Mr. Wright. Yes. My contract with my client is over as for now. Doing another savey here. Good, better. Better is I seem to have a new job on my hands. I will now return to you your precious item. What the? Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh, this trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I don't quite know what just happened there with the client and the witness. Ah! Miss von Karma, where did that... She always has you in her sight. Now, I don't believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict. Yeah. Kill this man. Oh, he's sad now? He's sad boy now? Oh, he's sad boy now. Oh. Yeah, this was the obvious choice, right? I don't know, like, what else could you use here? Like, again, this like, oh yeah, blackmail the killer. This was so like in my head. It was so in my head. You're out for now, bye. Have a good Christmas. Christmas. Mr. Engard, looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy. But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometimes in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Yeah. I mean, this is what it's coming. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video. Huh? Help me? Oh, yo, we have electric chair? This is an option. Now then, Your Honor, a verdict, if you please. Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright? We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Yeah, this was very long, you're right. Whatever he's convicted or acquitted, there is no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you. Right, Chief. What? There is, like... What? Why can I plead him not guilty now? What? What? Nani? Madame God. Even though I am a lawyer, I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Me? My wonderful self, guilty? Even if you got an acquittal, the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it, you can't run away from your crime anymore. You stretch yourself. Brutal. Got an itchy face, dude. It's normal. Oh, hi, Claude. Itchy face. Oh, oui. As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth. We? I don't remember you helping much out on this. Yeah. I mean, no. As we stated, again, we stated on court. This is like we stated two things in this game on court. Channeling is real, so basically ghosts are real. We testified, we proved this on court last time, and now this time on court, we proved that if you have the occupation of an assassin, it's okay because it's a job. We stated that he can't be guilty. The assassin can't be guilty because he is assassin, right? We stated that, basically. Mr. Edgeworth, I was mad and gone. I've left Miss von Karma in charge of his incarnation? Whatever. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whipped leather right about now. Very good. It was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. What was Engar's motive for murder at the end of the day? It was the press conference. It was the press conference. He himself said that the press conference and this whole like putting dirt on him, he couldn't ruin his fresh like the spring breeze image. So this is his motive. His motive was that he wanted to like harm his public image. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. This witness. Yeah. Yet he revealed his nature in court. Yeah, I didn't know. This was a weird decision to like, I don't know, comb your hair back when you get your not guilty verdict and show your face then? Because this was like, why? Like if he did this like in the very last second now, it would be okay, but before that it was like, why are you doing this right now? To show the player that you are really evil? I don't know, like... But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I'd finally been saved. Yeah, dude. God damn it, she suffered so hard in this case. I'm crying right now. God damn it. Oh, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, dude, this is the only real outcome from this. It looks like we... So, my girlfriend, again, spoiled me and said there was a second ending to this? Which... Sorry, I will not, you know, but this is like a real but not a real question. Which moron will choose the end when you get him a not guilty verdict? Like, what? No? Like, are you stupid? I guess if you don't care anymore, I can see that. I can see that you don't care anymore about this case at all. But I care. Again, I'm a story person. I care. This is why I'm getting upset with this story too, because I care about the story. I care about the characters in my story, and I care about the storytelling. So this is why I was upset, or like, I don't know, I was attacked from this weak points of the plot. But now I feel like released. I feel like all the stress is coming down. I'm like, it's okay now. It's okay now. Like, to give me this option, it's super okay. You're also choosing guilty to not get him killed by the assassin? No. No, no. I don't know if this is clear, but I guess there is like death. You get sentenced to death in this game, if you don't know this already. Yeah, I mean like to be like in a state. I don't know if the death penalty thing is a permanent thing and it's like a thing for every guilty verdict in this game. I don't know, but I feel like to give him like the not guilty. He did do that. What did he do? I choose to press for not guilty to get engaged. Oh, I see. So, you can make him like confess his guilt so that he don't have to like go out for the assassin, huh? I don't know. Like, no. Like, just no, because then I would push pressure on Andrea Andrews. And even if it's only for a second, I don't want her to suffer. And I want to stand in court as a person, again, who's about the truth. And to, you know, I don't want to toy with the feelings of her. No, not this part about death. You know, not the... I will have revenge for my brother. The warrior's like, you have my axe. The elf is like, you have my bow. And the necromancer is like, and your brother. What? Like, no? No? Huh. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. I saw this I saw this on the Quest for Glory Discord, by the way, so I stole that joke, but it was a good one for this situation, so they will forgive me. But they will forgive me, right? But everyone seemed to be in good spirits, yeah. And that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned. Go home now! Forever! Never come back. Oh, now I have to give, like, items to someone? Maybe I should save again. You were great out there, Phoenix. What I did out there was right, wasn't it? It's the first time you've not gotten your client off. Got them a guilty verdict this time, but you have to look past all of that to what's really important. You know, realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right? Yeah, and yeah, see, like this, I know this was about this message. I understand now. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final piece of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. Yeah, I did it anyway, fuck it. I have birds, I can channel all these women. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defendants. Yeah, I choose the right thing. Can count. My client, Medangard, is... I wanted to say guilty. Is he guilty, or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then, and your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. Yeah. Right! Edgeworth! Kiss me, you devil! What? I have good news. Maya's now safe in police custody. Really? Well, you're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, he's quite safe. He's on her way here as we speak in a patrol car. Ah, Mystic Maya is safe! You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick. You know, like, Edgeworth did his part too, and Shelly the Killer did his part too, I guess. So, we should be very thankful for Shelly the Killer and the knife to be here. There is no such thing as a knife. There is no knife, you knife believers. Oh, she punches hard for a kid. I believed in you. Yeah, you know. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Shella did not kill her. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Oh, what's wrong? Miss Von Karma. Hello there. About earlier. Thanks. Ow! Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You know, because I like the whipping. You lost. Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you're still happy? Don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma. How dare you? Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. No, shoulder gunshot, easy. You know, she has strong muscles in your shoulder because of the whipping. Edgeworth, for my own personal victories and for guilty verdicts. Yeah, we talked about this. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remains spotless. But there was this spiky-haired lawyer thing. A man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manners and tasted my first defeat. I feel like I had lost everything because of that. And then you probably shouldn't be tasting Nick's feet. Yeah, he's standing on those in court all the time. It was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by the person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office. This is courtroom, this is not prosecutor. It's okay. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. As well you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die. But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. I have an apartment in the first floor. If I jump out the window, it will not kill me. I realized that after several tries. God damn it. And then it dawned on me. I returned. I tried to jump out the first floor window for a whole year. It made me stronger, I guess. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. But foolish nonsense. We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant. But every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. I also broke my leg several times. What? You trusted your enemy? It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses, the truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have. Yeah, trust. Erasing the paradoxes one by one, it's never easy. We claw and scratches for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This, I promise you. The truth. The truth. Yes. That's the reason why prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I am sure you knew that already, didn't you, Wright? Yeah, basically I told you that. Is he proposing? Is it happening? Is it finally happening? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory ran away into the night. Oh wow, is it poem time now? Ah, is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick? No. You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me. All those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself. Okay, good. Huh, you pathetic fool! Miss Von Karma! I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering. Yes. of a disgraced loser. A Funkama is someone who is destined to be perfect. Let's save again. I guess I have to present something again. 1 to 5. Never happened, yes. Miles Edgeworth. You are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Funkama. I guess he is not a Funkama. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over. And she runs, laughing away. Franziska threw something on the ground. Threw something on the ground just now. This is an electromagnetic receiver. Is that the thing she uses to track Detective Gumshoe? I'll return this to the precinct later. There is something else. I get the whip. I want the whip in court for the future game. Every time the freaking like witness is lying, like, whoosh, 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 there's something else. Isn't that Miss Funkama's whip? I never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that what she is saying by this action. You should keep this, right? Yes! Give me this powerful item! Okay. Nick! Maya! Mystic Maya! Oh no. Yay! Ah, okay, interesting. Oh, Nick, I knew you would come through. You got convicted, like I knew you would. On top of that, you even rescued me. Well, of course I did. You know, I would never desert you. I would change her for dessert. I would trade her for dessert on my schoolyard. I would do that. I would trade a girl for dessert. But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here. Whatever, yeah, whatever, dude. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and hunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly. Is it really that easy to do something like that? Yes. Banana cream pie, here we go. Let's yeah. Thanks a lot, Nick. Don't mention it. Hiya. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. Aw, I'm relieved you're alright. Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. Huh. Oh, the cat is back. Alright. I think it's time we got out of this depressing place. Huh? Where are we going? Food, Nick! Food! Grub! Short! Chow! I'm starving! I'm so hungry, even you look like a nice juicy burger and a bun on me, Nick. No, this is crazy talk. You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least. Hey, you must like me. Hey, Black Magic. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Thank you. Hope you're doing good. I saw your cookies. Look good. Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please. If you insist. Yeah. Alright. So, how about we hit up our usual burger joint? Don't be silly, Nick. Huh? This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I decided that we have to make it up by having another feast. Another feast? Come on, Nick. Food! Who's paying for all this, Nick? I hope we get a scene where everyone is eating. Let's go. Hey pal, sorry for keeping you guys waiting. Gumshoe, are you alright? Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things. Telephone pole. Then it wasn't the red light that got him. I did it again, city boy. I feel like my dear old heart was was gonna give out on me. They ain't joking. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, powers can pay, right? Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of the Steel Samurai. Thanks. Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Wright too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it tonight even. I'll keep that in mind. Well, come on now, everyone gather round. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genie? By a genie. Photo by a genie, let's go. Looks like Lola brought herself a new camera. Why has you not your old camera? Well, pal, at least we can't put this messy case behind. Yeah, it was a messy case. Thanks for pointing that out, but you know, in the end, it's all good. I forgive every one of you. It's okay. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal. Amen to that. Amen. You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved that day, detective. Huh? Me? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending. Ah, well, you know, it's yeah, huh? Wait, that's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total. What, nani? 4? Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There is a 4th item. Ah, come on, y'all, it's over. What? Is this secret ending stuff? What? Oh no! Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped. Never a dull moment with you, huh? Yeah, why are you coming back still? Why does she look so happy about that? But being shut away for 2 whole days, were you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. Felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture. Sounds like you had it rough, gal. Where's this picture of yours? Oh, this was the 4th item, I guess? Oh, I didn't know where it went. Aw, that's too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway. I'm sure it's nice to finally see them both smiling again. Huh? What is it? What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking something up. Ah, that's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seemed to be in a different location. Oh, that's probably busted or something, sir. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do. Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet. Had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me... Wait. What? I just want to say thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there. Huh. If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right? I feel like words alone aren't enough here. Let's go! I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel. My attorney's badge? Yeah. Oh, okay. I should give him the whip. It's true. What? What? Why? I should give him the whip. Like, okay, Edgeworth, words are not enough for this. Like, can you feel me now, Mr. Edgeworth? Can you feel me now? Can you feel it now, Mr. Edgeworth? My thankful Okay. What's this? Thank you. It's all thanks to you too. You and her. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Maya. Yes, Pearly. I guess you two can go back to being lovey-doveys, right? Lovey-dovey? You and Mr. Nick, I mean, you know, after you witness this scene, I don't know if you can, like, I don't know. Have you been a good or a naughty prosecutor? Like, Buddy, I was a naughty prosecutor. I was a gun for 1 year. Whip me! Whip me like you like your cream whipped. Would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. Anyway. Safe for this objection? Yeah, I guess. Who's paying for this lovely dinner party? As if you need to ask. Everyone says thank you to Nick. Huh? Oh yeah, I'm kinda at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. So I kinda already put your name on the bill. Huh? You know, that's a terrible safe word. Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop in this hotel, see, and I just brought myself this good old beauty here. I'd better be anyhow for 3,000, huh? Actually, I reckon you brought it for me. I reckon you brought it for me since it's on your tab and all. Huh? Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? No. Yeah, Nick. Why do I suddenly feel like screaming? Oh, you don't need to hold back now, you hear? Yeah, pal, time to let it all out. This is going to be the first time I hear the real you. Come on, it's been a while since I heard you say it. Objection? Alright then. You say so. Objection! Yeah, I guess. Okay. How do I know? How do you know? After the fact, you know, I'm like, I don't know. Again, like, let's talk about this like for 5 seconds. It's a popular place for honeymooners. Oh no, please don't. Good to know. I will note that down, I guess. So, again, I hated the wasting on time. I guess I covered that enough. So let's talk about the good parts here. The good parts are that you basically have a killer as a defendant this time. This was cool. I like that. I like the whole serial killer thing. It was like interesting. As a like, you know, as a whole, the ending was good. After like Miss Von Karma brought in the freaking like a waitress from now on. Okay. Oh no, so she will like a waitress in the next game, because in the next game there will be a restaurant case? Oh no. I guess, huh? More recycling characters, good! Yeah, again, I like the very last part I really liked. So, this was a good one. And I don't know, like for real? The end was good. The end was good. The beginning was good. The mystery was good. Again, the mystery was good. The weak part was in the middle here, and I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed the freaking, like, I enjoyed the other two cases. I guess the tutorial case doesn't count, so I enjoyed the other two cases. This like circus case was a good one, and the Mia's channeling thing was a good one too. I like that. Oh yeah, I guess the tutorial case was okay too, like with the murdered policeman. It was a good thing. So all cases in this were good. I like that they had like two extremes in this game. The extreme of like the clown case here. The extreme from, yeah, there is like there was no intention to kill this man. It was an accident. Yeah, you know, he wanted to kill someone, yes, but it was like the wrong person, and it was like he was like so sad about the fact that he killed like the freaking ringmaster. And so this was a good case because I felt like this was very heartwarming. And this case, the last case, was very cool because it had like the other way around. Like there was a real intention to kill. There was like no regrets. Like very planned murder from the very cold-blooded case. I like that too. So yeah. But I don't like old bag. I don't like old bag. She can like, I hope she will never come back again, but I guess she's a favorite of the series. So in starting tomorrow, I guess we're starting with the new game then, with the Trials and Tribunal, or how this is called, the third game. I appreciate everything you, Mr. Ashwood, did for me. Yeah. You received letter from Miss from Karma. The credit music could be a little bit more, you know, hype. He has a homepage now. He has a homepage now. Good. Yeah, I don't know. The credit music is not that hype, huh? International departure, gate 12. See what this is, after credit scene, huh? Where are you going, Francisca? How did you know I was here? What's this? I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example. Huh, that's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy, drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage, yes. And it's going in the trash, I promise. I promise you that. Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting. Oh, fourth piece of evidence. Yeah. Okay, what is this fourth piece of evidence then? 4 things. It seems he put the last one in this coat pocket. Put it in here. Doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over. What are you going to do now? It's none of your business. Are you running away? Shut up. You don't understand a thing. Can't possibly understand what it means to be a Manfred from Karma's daughter, Francisca. So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. Failure, such a thing, is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that, but me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. Had to. You may not be genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be. No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away. Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, don't you? I guess, yes, I don't know. Yeah, I want to whip you, like, you know, I wanted to spanky spank you a little bit, I guess. I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip. Criminals! You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth, I've always hated you. Good. So no love triangle shall disturb my love to Edgeworth. Good. And then finally my chances to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Red bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. It was supposed to be my revenge. I guess, yeah. I see. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until now. I believe you can. Just like how Adriana Andrews did. Adriana Andrews. You are going to use her during the trial, right? But you are dependent on your father by using his tactics, isn't that right? Ah. Today, you chased after me, after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this where we part ways, Franziska von Karma. What? What? Okay, this is good. She knows her name. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now. So you better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. Aww. Show me picture. Wrong picture! God damn it. No! One day, someday, I'm sure we meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you, I'll take good care of this fourth piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again. Wow, cliffhanger? Interesting card, Nick. Oh, this is the piece of evidence? Like making him into the shell? I guess. Farewell, my turnabouts. It's cool, yeah. Nick is hiring the killer. Yeah, this is yes. Yeah, thanks so much for being around while I play Mr. Phoenix Wright. I will continue with the third game tomorrow, so... Oh yeah, let's... can I see how many, like, cases there are in the next game? When I do this, like, do I get into this, right? I don't know, so... Thanks again for watching. I will see you in the third game.